Hello and welcome everyone. Ooh, what a day, what a day. I have to say, I went from the luckiest game of HeroClix I ever had to one of the most unluckiest game of HeroClix I ever had. Like, yeah, in the second one I did get some success, but mainly it was just my opponents, my opponent getting fails on their end that made it happen rather than me succeeding. But yeah, it was one of my unluckiest ones ever. Meanwhile, the first was definitely the luckiest one I ever had. I don't think I ever rolled a single dice roll that was under 5. And yeah, you are rolling 2d6s, so that shouldn't be that weird. But for me it is. Because I have told, but let's update the statistics. Even taking in factor today's games, my statistic average roll on HeroClix, remember it's 2d6s, and my average is 2.5. Yeah. So you see how you now understand why that was my luckiest game ever. And not only that, I played with characters that were very, very, very class cannony, and they weren't even that good of cannons. They were just in overall that team I played today. It's very overcosted. It's just there because I wanted to have like a swarm team. There is only one hitter that has possibilities of doing a lot, and that character didn't even get to do much at all. My opponent had insanely bad luck. Meanwhile, I succeeded in everything, which caused that my basic ass ninjas killed. They first killed Magneto, then they killed the Juggernaut, and lastly the Mimic was finished off by Steel Serpent. And no, that team is not martial artist. It's a Hydra team. Just because I have 2 characters that doesn't fit martial artist. Otherwise, it would go as a martial artist team as well. And I should count and see what can I do to make that into a martial artist team. Because I bet I could keep the same score. I bet I can make it as good as it is, and which isn't that good, but overall. But still, I should try. I have one character that feels like it's designed to work with the ninjas because it can, I can sacrifice clicks from other units next to it, and if it KOs that, and it has the hand keyword, and the ninjas have, it would give free actions to that figure. So maybe since I would in essence remove 2 figures, I would add that one, and then maybe I could add even 1 or 2 extra ninjas. I just wish that there would be more ways to get more actions. It would actually do something. But oh well. The time is already over, so let's finally get started with the game. And yeah, I have not finished with Violet yet. I'm very close though. I now have done pretty much everything except, well, gone past the Elite 4 or Champion Circuit or whatever it was called in this one. But we know it most likely still is that I'm gonna have to battle 4 trainers and then the Primera. So, basic Elite 4 experience. But yeah. So, last time we obtained the ability to swim. And this time We are supposed to get another ability as well. Have to see how long it's gonna take. I really should like ignore these areas, but what's my level set? The thing is, I don't really have that good of Pokemon to go with into this, so that's the issue. I would need to level up. Or I can just try if I can do it without. So let's just, you know, move on. These areas mainly, there are items, some Pokemon. I still don't know what I'm gonna go do with the team. Because of course, the starter has to be in it. I will most likely just take Shuru off after it evolves. Most likely. Actually, yeah, I might keep it in the team. That both the same thing. Smoliv, most likely. Mankey, most likely. Just wait me on it with the Mankey. There is something to do with it. But it might take a while. I don't know how long. Most likely it's gonna take a while. But, I think I might know what to take in for the Shuru. Although, I don't know will it be any better for the team. It might be worse for the team. But I really want to train that Pokemon. Just to see what they do. The design is quite awesome. But let's do some wild, well, not wild battles, trainer battles. Let's try to level up with that. Immediately, a fish against a fire type. Have to level though, so fight the fish. Yes, good. Good boy, you beat the fish. Yeah, that was quite hilarious. You come after me with a single Pokemon. Like, come on. You can't even leave the tutorial places with current gem games. Like, only having a single Pokemon, so... what gives with the students? Actually, this bit... I don't know, it feels a bit different. I doubt that the maps are gonna be any different from one another between the versions. But this area just feels off, in essence. It could be that I took a very different route. I like went over there. And I went a bit all over the place, so... Oh. Rookie days. Rookie days nuts. No. No, it's the worst. Just the worst. But the thing is that you can do that joke with any name. Like, say a name where you can't do anything like that. You can't. It's like the new lowest form of comedy. And saying comedy, I'm giving it a praise. Oh, I don't want to fight Rookies. Fine, incinerate. It's like 2 XP points. Okay, yeah, the amount of XP you get from fights like this, it goes down. I'm like way too used to with the Violet version already that it is 1 or 2 XP. And in essence, I don't get why. Because even if you would get the full amount of XP, it wouldn't take higher level Pokemons anywhere anyway. So why bother lowering the XP? Yeah, I'm just taking some of the items. So, I know I can do this. Hold up. How is the trick done? Because I know that there is like a way to do something like that, and you can just get where you're not supposed to. I didn't do the trick properly there. No way. Because you are supposed to be able to jump here if you just do it accurately enough. I don't think you are meant to, but it is slow enough that you still can. But here is the second trainer. Or a camper, if to be a bit more precise. Yeah, birds are very, very popular. Like, it would be nice if somebody could like do calculations, but to me at least it feels like there have been more and more usage of bird Pokemon than like generations going forward than there have been. Or it could just be the fact that there is so many bird Pokemon and they want them to be used. Even if it wouldn't be percentage-wise more, it just feels like it. But that's why it would be neat if somebody actually does statics like that. I bet that somebody has done like statics of what types the AI trainers use, but not specifically like what kind of Pokemon. And that is a statistic I want to know. And that's why there are so many country singers in this game. That is everywhere. Ooh. If this would be any gen before Gen 6, I would just buy it. But I guess we are just gonna burn the baby. Burn the baby. And I didn't even notice that was the only Pokemon. Jeez. What is with your Doom anyway? No, I don't want to talk to the ex-president of the United States. Yeah, we just had a gargoyle. A gargoyle which in multiple comedy TV shows they made fun of for them wanting to be a president for such a long time. We are talking a couple decades. And then boom, suddenly they were the president and nobody bat an eye. All those jokes were just forgotten. To defeat 3 more trainers. Wait, what happened there? I wasn't really looking. Just when I looked back, I noticed that something went wonky. Like I would love a electric links in my team, but I do want to go with the challenge to just use new Pokemon, and you just have to have some faith with the Mankey. You have to have faith with Mankey. I would not normally use a Mankey, but this generation has a special occurrence with Mankey, so Mankey shall remain. And I do need a fighting type anyway. Fighting type is very important. So I guess I need to go through some of the inner areas because I do want to have the 6 trainers defeated. I don't remember what you get from that guy, but I need XP. And that's my primary drink done. And what I'm... Oh, I'm already 15 minutes in. Holy shit. Time goes fast. Round and round and round you go. It's a half, so that... Ow. Wait, what was your level? Oh, it's a half. I'm not expected to do a bit more damage though. See, if our levels would have been equal, that should have been, you know, KO, cut out. One hit KO. Oh, and that's another thing. Like, older gens had one hit KO be a thing when it happens. And nobody complained it. But in these modern gens, people complain that, oh, your Pokemon hops every time it enters the battlefield. And yeah, I can understand that might get annoying. Oh, a phone is ringing. I just find this specific spot to be quite odd for it. Yeah. What do you mean it's impossible? Well, you'll see. The map won't help finding it. It just shows me the general area where it's supposed to be, not where it exactly is. But what was I even saying before that? Like that phone call completely stopped me. It's funny how virtual phone calls make the same thing happen as real life phone calls. I just completely lose where you were at conversation. Yeah, I don't remember at all what was I talking about. Because I'm just preparing for the weekend, which is bad because like I need to be in a powered down mode during the weekend since I'm gonna have guests over. But I also have a tournament on Saturday where I should have like I should actually be thinking. So it's a very bad combination, you know. I'm supposed to be brains off and brains on at the same time. That is not good. And why do you need Makuhita Sweat to create TMs? Like, what do you do with Sweat? Battle me, I am mighty. Yeah, not only that you have given a mighty item to your Pokemon, you're also mighty. Office worker. And they send out a single Jigglypuff. Oh, they have another Pokemon. Okay. I will incinerate you. Regardless. But yeah, I don't get why there are so many office workers all around, everywhere. And they're just standing by, doing nothing. Why do office workers have time for this shit? You have to remember, this is a series based from Japan. Office workers don't have time to even sleep. They are lucky if they see their families during the weekends and have not been drafted to go golfing with their boss. And oh, how many times I hear that nobody wants to go golfing. Like, they don't like golfing, but because the work culture just happens to be super toxic and you just have to do whatever the boss does, so you won't get looked down upon and won't get to the state where they just expect that you are gonna resign yourself. Like, I would be so interested in seeing if somebody would just go against the culture in the way that like they would do everything that you would normally need to do, like fulfill your work duties, but don't go further than that. So like work but live your life that way, and then the office space would get to the state where just all the superiors would just expect that you would resign. So I would really want to see what would happen in that case when the person just wouldn't. Like, would it force the bosses to, you know, just bow down and start treating you like a person? Or would they just try to fire you for bullshit reasons? Like what's gonna be the point where they take the risk? I don't remember what type dog school was. This gen has some very bad designs, but this gen also has very good designs. Like, I think this is like the wildest gen overall. Like, you have the worst and the best designs in the same gen. It's so wild. Like, Gen 5 was overall very badly designed, in my opinion. There were only few peaks, and they went like nearly as good as the peaks in this gen are. But I have to like look after like I've completed everything and all to see like and like do the calculations where I actually look at like which designs I hate and which ones I actually love, and go from that. Because if I remember, it was very close, but I think it was even Gen 1 that actually was statistically worse than 5. Even though I've been always parading Gen 5 for the fact that there's so many Pokemon I absolutely hate. But the funny thing is that like almost none of the ones in Gen 5 have been redeemed in any way. Meanwhile, Gen 1 has been redeeming itself because it just has so much overexposure. It kinda makes sense. Yay. So they have some other level 20s. But I don't want to learn defense boost moves. And young. Who's the young one here? It definitely isn't my character. Goddamn rook it is. Get out of my way. Bite. Well, this already actually has a couple more levels, so maybe I'm just incinerate since I went down this route. And yeah, I should try to maintain the... Even though it would help me level-wise to capture Pokemons all around, but it's not gonna be that interesting of a stream content. Plus, I don't feel like it. Like I never go out of my way to, like, while playing through, capturing Pokemon that much in the second game. I usually just go for what is needed or what's version exclusive, and I'll do the main capturing in the main game, which should make sense. Those Terra shards, like, I'm a bit surprised that certain ones you find more and certain ones you only find one. So I'm not sure are all of them in a, so like anywhere that's fully renewable, because some of them you can get from the raids. I did do a raid last time, didn't I? As I thought that I did. You know, let's just save because I haven't saved in a while. Let's see what's in here. Oh, a ice type Shoto. That's interesting. these usually pay off nicely, so just in case if I didn't, you know, do a raid in the either previous stream, let's do one now. I could swear that I did do at least one somewhere. This should be super fast since they're just gonna be weak with the ice typing. But look how damn cool this now is. It looks like it would just break on its own, but it's still very good. We'll just incinerate you. Oh, thank you. You really shouldn't have. Oh. Why did it even give me the option for a second move? It was already over. I can't capture it. Like, I still have 100 Pokeballs remaining from the code, so I guess I should use them. Who knows, maybe like Ice Strudel will become some competitive mainstay and I just captured the best thing ever. I'm really doubting it. Like I do believe that it will do something, but it's not gonna be like anything special. So XP candies, some feathers. I don't know why Persim berries specifically, but yeah. Well, if need be, I might actually use, you know, some of those XP things. Because I don't recall that I used them in the wild copy yet at all. I barely use them like with Sword and Shield. Because they are good when you just want to complete the live index. So you need to evolve certain things. But even then I usually just hunt down and see if I can capture the evolve from somewhere. Because you would think that there would be DLC for this game. Like there just has to be. I'm just wondering how it's gonna be managed. Because with Sword and Shield, you could just see where the DLCs would be, like the map felt like it. Meanwhile, with this game, I don't know where like the DLCs would go. Because like those charts over there, they don't go like when you completed all those, they don't go away. I think if you complete the entire game, maybe then they will go away. But with the map being as it is, I guess there could be like an island here, but it would be quite small. This maybe like a town, part of another region, but maybe like a battle. So I wouldn't say it would be a DLC. It more likely would be like just an update that hey, you get a battle tower, you take a train, like there's suddenly a new train station somewhere here, and boop, you go through the mountain, battle tower, and that's it. So yeah, like I'm expecting like maybe some islands, but the map should like it needs to change in order for it to work. And I'm really hoping that the DLCs are like actual new places instead of like just hey, there's now this new store, and hey, now there's these new wandering legendaries, which aren't new, old, and then one story that just brings one new legendary. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy with those. Now I should have enough fights, so let's see what I get. Wait, what? Where did I do a miscount? Or did I defeat one of the trainers in an area too far away? Okay, if there is a trainer here, will it count? Yep, well, I'll defeat you and then let's see if it counts. I will go back. What are you looking down? Are you too shy? Boom, you never saw me coming. Just staring at me. And yeah, maybe you should. Oh, that was the first time in a long while that I seen that camera bug. So I don't know, it feels like certain bugs, like, at least I haven't downloaded an update, I haven't checked if is there one. I doubt that there haven't been, because I haven't been prompted to download one. But it feels like many of the bugs that were here are, like, they have just gone. Like, not fully gone, but become way more rare than what they used to be. So, I don't know. I could even see that maybe the engine could like compile things so it gets better when you go further in. Because I've seen modern games do that, unlike older games where it usually compiled in the way that the longer the game takes, the more impossible the game becomes to play. And the amount of games where I just had to stop because of shit like that. Like, they couldn't run anymore. And the only option was that you have to start all over again. There was literally no other way. Only if you would have an evolution, I could consider you. Oh no, the crab is coming, what am I gonna do? Well, I'll capture one just for you guys. This glove it has an interesting sound. Let's see, this shouldn't do too much. Yeah, it's not doing too much. Oh no, it's hardening. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sing at it even louder. No, it should be just fine. If it just keeps on hardening, I might even attack it again. No, this should be fine. Just throw the Pokeball and be done with it. I already have better Pokeballs, so I might use those. If you start acting naughty like that, I will use the better Pokeballs. But I will give you the chance that you can get a traditional Pokeball. Good, they take it. Or should I say... Oh, come on. System, don't show me shit I don't want. Show me mine. There we go. Gotcha. Only if there would be a good way to get those sound effects, I would add them to the board. Now talking about the board, I already forgot what did I add last time. So, give me a moment. Oh yeah. Didn't I add anything more? I guess I just added, well, statements which I have to say quite often. Most often being...
Somebody's jealous. Jealous of me being dead.
Shell Bell, there we go. Yeah, I haven't found a better healing item yet, even in the other game than Shell Bell. Maybe I could have bought one, but I haven't been given one. But, oh yeah, here it is. So you shall have a Shell Bell. I guess I could give a Heartstone to the call. Nothing else that... Oh! Oh! I didn't know! I didn't know that our little tadpole evolves with the Thunderstone. I don't want to use my own Thunderstone. Plus, I usually want to keep a Pokemon around as their base form for a while. So yeah, let's not evolve it yet. And we'll have to see, do I want to keep it in the team to the end anyway? It's like, I'm still very mixed about the final evolution. Well, final and final, there was only one. Still. But yeah, it's definitely was a good thing that I did the battles to get the item, because yeah, I've been using Shell Bell from ever since here on the Violet copy. And remember, with the Violet I went east first, so I have had it since, well, technically the beginning. Yeah, I guess we'll do more battles. There is gonna be a point where I just can't be asked going through all the trainer battles. Yeah, like I do like this new trainer. They are, you know, graffiti artist. The gear looks nice. And well, I do like masks. Like I'm wearing one right now. Makes things more efficient. But I don't get, why are they in this generation? They should have been in the previous one. There's nothing that has been spray painted. You paint nothing. Why are you here? Oh yeah, I had to dismount from this. So some other ladders you will just start climbing if you just run at them. So I sometimes just run at them while not dismounting. Hoping that maybe this one was one of those, but no, these types of ladders you actually have to dismount. Metronome, and that is a Gimmighoul. I must have captured a Gimmighoul already, like in this version, right? There's no way this is my first. Yeah, it's not my first. Go. Like, they feel like they are limited, but I've been trying to Google, like, do they come back or not? And people say that they should, but they have like either very low chance or it's gonna be automatically 24 hours that they come back. But I should really just go and look around in the Violet version, just trying to find them all, because you're gonna need a ton. You're gonna need a ton. Since it doesn't want to be caught, fine. You shall die. It is gonna be the same reward for me anyway. And I don't need such a weak Pokemon. 60 coins. It goes from 50 to 60, so I got the better odds this time. Ah yes, protein. Since there have been no Pokemon Go integration yet, and no, especially now Pokeball Plus integration, I don't have an access to unlimited money yet, but I assume that at some point there will be. Like, getting the league points just by bumping into those things, it's good. I guess it's kind of fast. But I bet there will be like a better way to get your vitamins in check later on. I'm very much looking forward to how the Gimmighoul thing is gonna work, and especially like how is the other form of Gimmighoul gonna work, since I think the only way to access to that one is gonna be with Go. Yeah, the other form of chemical doesn't really even make any sense, but I bet it's gonna do something funky. And I wonder, would they have separate evolutions? Or would it just be the same? I bet it's just gonna be the same. I have not yet seen it, by the way. I just have a very good hunch how it's gonna work. And yeah, something's very off here. Don't you say? Well, I guess we're just gonna go for it. There's no like reason to prolong. Did I pick up the item? Look at it go. It's very glitchy compared to when I did this in Violet. It went up there like, well, grab way, but smoothly grab way. Now I'm gonna do something fun, which I didn't do in the Violet copy, but I bet this is gonna result the same way anyway. Oop. Help. I'm inside the crab. Help. Thank you for releasing me, crab. Well, you might have released me, but now we're locked in combat. Yeah, let's see, because I don't know which level. Okay, that was surprisingly low. Yeah, I could do this, but it might not be the best of ideas. How many do you have? Mud shot, and you have water gun, and yeah, you have absorb and laser leaf, and of course you have low kick. You know, let's go with the low kick. Your level is the lowest at the moment, and yeah, you cannot capture these Pokemon. So these are very much like the totem Pokemon were in Sun and Moon. You just can't capture them. Was it in Ultra where you could, but it was only like post-game? I didn't bother capturing like most of them. Because you can't really use them in many things. And yeah, it ran off. We're going inside it again. Yup. Oh no, it's gonna kill us! No! Doo. Yeah, I would have loved if you could get like a blank screen there, so just spicing game over. I don't see, like, it's not that big that it wouldn't make sense for, like, it's a stone crab. Like, eating mystical herbs. I could very well see this being like a normal thing. Oh yeah, I wonder, is there a way to rebattle these Pokemon? I at least have not seen one, but I've been like given hints that you will be like able to do things after completing everything that you only had like one chance before. So maybe you can even fight these. And I don't know why did I even, why didn't I just straight out switch the Pokemon? So yeah, let's switch it. Mangi is not looking that good, so Smolly, go in. You have a move that can heal yourself, so you leave the harder part to you. It's adorable. It makes the sound of olive oil. Well, it is olive filled with oil, so makes sense. Since you haven't been hurt yet, please don't leave. You really don't want the other shell creature to live now, do you? Oh, thank you for using Leer after my attacks. That was really helpful. Block? Where would have Shelter gone anyway? I never seen it use block. Anger Shell, no. Its attacks are raising. And its speed is raising. But then its defense, well. And special defense, well. But that's just a net positive. You get 3 ups while you only get 2 downs. Yeah, I don't know why it's not attacking me at all. This is what always happens. Like your partner Pokemon just always goes down no matter what. I haven't gone any of these where it has not gone down, really. Yay! Smoliv is adorable. Like I said, I'm not a fan of olive oil. Like it's very good in certain things, but as its own and olives alone, bleh, no, I hate it. Oh yeah, Absorb was so much weaker. Yep, but Smoliv is adorable, and like I said, olive oil is such godly good in certain things. Just certain things though. And it needs help. Well, it ate some, so it should be quite obvious that there has to be some here. I just don't get why, like, how they only just find one specific piece just hanging around like that. Even though, like, the surroundings look like it is a mystical herb on its own. But we know another location with that kind of glowing moss, now don't we? And no, I have not found any connections. Yeah, I would not have expected that a rock crab would like a sweet herb. I don't get why that's saying. It's now been a thing 2 generations in a row. Where does it come from? Where does it go? How a sweet sandwich works? What all sort of things are in there? Like jam? What else? Although, like, I have had normal bread with like confectionery things, like whipped cream and stuff. It can be very good, but it would really need like American bread, because American bread is extremely sweet. Meanwhile here, the bread isn't sweet at all. Sniff, sniff. This is mine. No, it is mine. I like seeing that disappointment. Yeah, it's not gonna go anywhere unless I give it. But you're seeing what happened last time. You should just accept that the Groudon is gonna get some. since it's gonna gain a new ability. And yeah, I started with this ability and it's very good. The most used ability of them all. And I'm gonna call it Packing a Punch. And you turn your back to a sandwich stealing monster, and there is a sandwich on the table. Don't you dare to touch that. I love that response. It is so much anger in it. And no, you shouldn't. Like, I would be angry of that level as well if my sandwich would be threatened. Like, these are magical, legendary ingredients. Like, there isn't gonna be that much of them. And yeah, I didn't expect that this reveal would happen so soon. But yeah, second place we are, and we see the reveal. That barely living mutt. Don't give it a sandwich. Like, there's no way a creature in that stage would just be able to, you know, eat a dry ass sandwich. Just give the herb. The herb on its own. You know, put it inside meat or something. Not a dry ass sandwich. Sandwich isn't good for canines. And I don't get like normal illness. Like what's about that? Like I would assume that it's just getting old, and that's it. But shouldn't anybody shouldn't somebody just said that? Yeah, Pokemons die to old age as well. That Eevee looks kind of menacing. Funny that Gibble didn't look menacing, even though Gibble's whole idea is to look menacing. Gibbles are lovely though. Yeah, that's like, especially since it's been in this bad of a condition for a while, you would think that the boss should be dead by this point. Yeah, like any veterinarian would have put the animal down ages ago in that state. But I guess that's not a thing that is done in Pokemon World. We know that Pokemon have their own cemeteries, like huge ass cemeteries, but that's all about the end care we know. What do you mean hard to see? Know the difference? Like, are the eyelids open or closed? That should be it. The eyelids aren't gonna look the same as the eyes. And surprise, surprise, we're getting a phone call from the professor. Yeah, that is just great. Just the ability to hit trees. I've never seen it used though, that's just the thing. But yeah, I have to put the screen here for a second. Just because I will save the game. I will also check. Did I remember to change one of the settings? And I might connect the game to the internet for a second. Because I do want to show something. But we'll have to see, is that event still going? And can I enact it? Because I think if I would just continue with offline mode completely, those event, you know, rage would not show up. So if I connect to the internet for a second, then disconnect, I should have those event rates appearing if they are still going. I think they were supposed to end on Sunday, but I still managed to do some yesterday and the day before, so So let's check news. Oh, there is Series 1. Maybe I should look into this battle series. Charizard passed into Terror Raid battles? Let's see, is the OBS ready? Charizard with the mightiest rank. 7-star? Holy shit. I've never seen anything bigger than a 4-star. Yeah, so only caught once per save? Huh. So it's one of those. But I only have a few days time. Sheesh, yeah, I won't have much time to do this. Yeah, this game isn't gonna be prepared for it. The other game might. And then let's disconnect. So I think the event has changed now. So maybe I can now see those Charizards around. But I won't be able to get the event I was looking for. The event I was looking for were EVs. So I wanted to show what EV looks like when you defeat it. Oh yeah, this is a tad disappointment animation wise. I'm dashing now. And it feels like we are just blasting through. And yeah, we are going way faster, but it's just the same run but faster. Meanwhile, in Violet, you actually use the wheels. Yeah, since that Pokemon is actually very technical, it's using the wheels. I had a lot of speed there, but not enough, so I wonder how you do the trick. So I know it's something like I need to be like on the edge and then I need to look like the wrong way around. It's hard to place yourself into it. No. Oop. Nope. I have no idea how to do the trick. I know that it's supposed to be something like that. I know so many games where it works like that. And that was the way how it was explained to me, like something what I'm trying to do, like you're facing the other way, then you're just trying to jump. Yeah, like jump like that, but I wasn't, definitely wasn't in a acceptable spot. Yeah, I have no idea how to do it. But yeah, since we had that picnic, all my Pokemon should be fine and dandy again. So let's see. Am I ready to face another gym? I should be, especially since it's a grass type gym. After that, in the very near vicinity, there would be the first star base. I actually took down that base as the second base in my violet copy, but it would make more sense to do it here. I just don't know, am I nearly high level enough? Maybe if I go and defeat the gym, I will be. And I will be. Yeah, I know I can do a better Joda if I just get enough fluids and arrange my throat for it, but no. I will not try. Because you either do or you do not. There is no try. So I will not. Ugh, that was horrible. You know, like I said, the other copy, I haven't seen that error happening in such a long time. So I don't know, is the game like fixing itself, or is it just the case that I'm in areas where it just doesn't happen? Although I'm in way more of like steep, way more steep hills there in the recent times than I'm here now, so you would think it happened even more. But well, if I'm honest, both extremes have happened in the recent way more than here. Like the highest and steepest of hills, and well, the just most even solid plains that there can be as well. Yeah, like, who put down this? Like, the city is right there. What do you mean we are shortcut? The city is right there. And oh, look at the size difference. Oh no, they are aggressive. I have not seen that these birds have that big of a size difference. They are the same bird, there is no evolution. Why are you so aggressive? Like, I wish that there would have been an evolution for that bird. I might have used it if there would have been. Yeah, this is a Sea Lizard Park. I don't know why these are a thing. Why would the Sea Lizards be excited to just be left in the parks like this? Like, if somebody would say that these pads are heated, then I could totally see that, yep, while you're going your business, they would want to stay here. Because lizards and heat, they like heated things, as they are cold-blooded. Like that's the whole idea why they want people riding them, because people on their back warm them up. But yeah, we are here, so let's... Oh, come on. Do I need speed? There we go. Finally did it. I don't want to come back here just for this. Especially it being something so lame as a small XP. I guess I could get some sandwich ingredients, even though I'm not gonna do that many sandwiches in these streams than I do in the other. Bacon. All the bacon. We'll pay with weak points. Potato tortilla? How? Why would you even put a tortilla into a bread? I don't understand it. And oh, I could really go for some, but it is good. It's so expensive. And yeah, this is not normal bacon. This is like actual thick piece of bacon. You can't even get that shit over here. Like, you either get a thin piece or you just get like the meat, like fully. Bacon not separated. Let's see. Oh, banang. I remember that there would have been some new ingredients. Guess I remembered wrong. Or was it the fact that where I did the first gym battle in this game, it had the ingredients that weren't in the first city. So technically that place had, you know, new ingredients. Same zone would be here. We have basic ingredients here, and then we should have some of the picks. Yeah, why is a gold pick 400 while a silver one is just 40? And this is the default one. So look at the price of the freaking silver pick. Of course you want to just use the silver picks. Like, these shouldn't affect the effectiveness of the sandwich in any way. It should just be a visual thing. And the fact that no matter how you shape the sandwich, you still just use one, which just shouldn't be a thing. There's so many sandwiches that I've done that would have required at least 3 picks to even do anything. There's the gym. But let's look around a bit first. What do you mean conflict? Is this specific Sunflora? This one in particular looks just pretty much like It's just bathing in the sun, even though there is no sun in that particular spot. Ah, the harvest. That doesn't look like a harvest to me. Like, not in all merits. It doesn't look anything like the stand, nor it does look anything like harvest symbols of normal D+. Why is blue in there? Green, yes, but not blue. There's nothing about harvests that, you know, should have blue coloring. And yeah, there's just a freaking windmill here. Wait, is it just fully... Yeah, it's just... Okay. I never did that in the other game, so... It has no collision. I bet people would mess things up a ton if it would. That has the same exact face. Yeah, they have the same face. I would want to know, is this art piece also called the Harvest? Even though this one has 0 colors. Well, okay, I can kinda see that the purple being like the ground. I guess I can't see it because you are too close to it. Darn you, go goat. Never liked you. They don't really like goats. Yeah, you know what? Let's do like exploring of everything here like a bit later, because we're gonna have to go around anyway. Now that I think of it. So let's look at here, where we shouldn't be doing that much. As far as I remember, there shouldn't be on anything else than the eateries. There was no item on this one. Yeah, we only have the eateries. Did this place have anything else the other one didn't sell? I doubt it, but let's just check it out. Because I can't remember absolutely everything. Yeah, it has exactly the same stuff. Not good. Okay. So, time for the gym challenge. You guys already should know the case. And yeah, this is what I kind of miss. Like, yeah, the buildings all look the same, but why only a couple of the first gyms just like show you that view, while the other ones don't? Because all of them have unique surroundings, even though the buildings are exactly the same. And gyms being like this would have just fitted way more if it happened in the previous generation. So like the meadow thing for existence, it would have been so much more fitting to this generation. But yeah, it's like all the gyms being completely freeform and just challenges as they are right there and then, and you forming a medal when completing them all would have been way more fitting in Spain, and then just being all periodic, exactly the same buildings and everything formal would have way more fitted in UK. Ugh. No, I don't think the Eaters are gonna do anything, if I'm all honest. They train up 20 Pokemon to what degree, though? Wait, what do you have to say about them? Well, it depends on the level. Well, that should be a good given. I don't remember that any of the gyms had anyone saying anything interesting. But look at the ad. That is a tad creepy of an ad. But yeah, time for the actual challenge. I wish you could have an option to say no. It would be a funny thing that you could change, like, in essence, you would have a way to change your name until you have gone through all the gyms. Just fill up your OT, because your OT would also change. So you would just have like 9 OTs in your bank from just yourself. And yeah, this challenge makes sense. And it is fun of a challenge, but you guys will soon see why it's not good. But yeah, when we actually start it, you'll see why this challenge is maybe the worst of them all. Like, I like it as a gameplay aspect, but I really hate the performance aspect of it. This one is striking, but again, well, okay, this, to be honest, this one is mostly like the most accurate about Harvest. Like, I could see the blue orbs as like the water droplets that happen like before the harvest. Then that yellow gold is like being like the old crops, and the purple being like they've already gone bad. It's like this is what is like left after the harvest. I don't get what this is meant to be. It looks like an amethyst formation rather than an art piece. But yeah, let's do a bit of exploration here before starting up the challenge, because I don't think we need to like come right here during it. At least I don't remember doing it. Oh yeah, forgot that we can now actually paddle. Oh, if I dash in the water, that's interesting. Why are you... That's a weird way to paddle. Like, I know that certain lizards do paddle in this way, but I don't understand it. It's just very weird. Also, we are freaking swimming laps. We're just looking at the animation, because this is the first time now we're gonna test it out. Yeah, that's actually quite interesting. I do like that the legendaries do function, like they do the same things, but they look very different of how they do everything. Yeah, this battling is just ridiculous. And this is also ridiculous in a very another way. Yeah, playground. When I was at the age where I could have been led to the playgrounds and play with them, we didn't have anything of these sorts. I understand these things in a sense, but I never seen anyone play with them. Like when I was like babysitting one of my cousins, and near where they live there were multiple playgrounds. Some of them had these. I tried to challenge them that, hey, let's play tic-tac-toe, because it's like the only thing you can do with these things. They weren't interested. They could just see that I know the thing that I will always win or force a tie. So they were good with that. These ones I don't understand at all. What's the point with that? Same goes on. And yeah, those playgrounds had these things as well. You just turn that thing around and nothing happens. Like what's the point of that? I could understand if it was somewhere high and it would function like a steering wheel, because yeah, it was a very common game even when like I was the age, that a playground feature would like be a ship of some sort, a spaceship or a sea vessel, depending on what exactly were being played. But this is a thing I never seen in a playground. And you have this kind of limbo aspect. You would need to go below. Yeah, I never seen that. There are a couple of things in this. I just need to remember where could I climb this? No, I could not. This feels a bit different than what I remember, because I only remember that there were so few ways up, but there were those sideways. Yeah, this is definitely the one that I actually needed. Did the go-goat actually climb up here, or did you let it go up here? Anyway, you shouldn't have goats running about in a children's playground. But yeah, this would have been awesome, like this kind of plaything. Like the largest one that was around when I was the age, it's the size of just this tower. So where the planks start there to here, and then one of these would be a slide. Those were the biggest ones. And they wouldn't have any fancy climbing things. They would just have poles that you're supposed to get yourself up with. So you're gonna be called Harvest. Don't copy anyone's work, not even your own. Yeah, again, another aspect that I've never seen in a playground, like bar and then just nothing. I'm very confused by the design of this. Again, these things, I've seen these things, but I don't understand them. I guess they make more sense, like being up here, that like if this would be a like ship of imaginations, those would be parts to do something, I guess. Maybe that's the idea. But this is why I came here at TM. Popper. What is a popper with that? Yeah, I don't get this. Why would they put a art piece in a children's playground feature? It's a very bad spot for an actual art piece. And this isn't even high. You have no view from here. Like, because the best thing would be to look at the ranch, but the Pokemons aren't out at the moment. So what's the point? So, oh, I did it. I glitched myself. Well, now I can show that the game has a security feature. It detects that you are stuck somewhere and it just teleports you somewhere else. That is a very good thing for a game to have. You would be surprised how many AAA games just make you pay in-game currency to get you out of hassle that they just left there because they know that people would have to play more of the game to earn themselves out from the situation that developers put them into. But yeah, let's start the challenge. I've been on for an hour and a half already and I have not done anything. Good God, why time goes so fast? There should be more than 10. I know that I at least saw 12. So yeah, we need to find the sunflower and bring them here. So. Okay, so it asked me, do I want to leave? I didn't try this on the other copy. So that's good, so I can just forgo this and try again if I want to. Oh, so there are some here. It doesn't look nearly as bad as it did in my other copy. Or do I have to have more for it to act up? Because I wasn't really paying attention to it when it, like, I only had a few. Yeah, the entire game itself is, like, I can feel that it's not doing the best at the moment, but this particular sunflower isn't doing that bad. I killed it! I killed the sunflower! It drowned! No! I killed the flower! I didn't know that you can just kill the flower. It should be fine. No, I'm not... No, I don't want to leave. I don't know what exactly are the areas that are counted. I never went out of bounds by accident in the other game, by the way. Like I said, I had no idea that that's a feature. Yeah, they really wanted to get the food, but they don't have any money. Like, I'm getting the feeling that there have been an update to the game. But it has not prompted me, it just has downloaded it and I have not noticed it when I put it up the console at some point. Because these things used to run with 3 FPS at the most. No joke. The animations were most horrible. Yeah, if it actually keeps up this well, which isn't good, but it's... Well, it's way better. I'm gonna say that this is a success of a challenge. But I have a hunch that they will start to freaking grind to the halt when I have more of them. Like, I'm over halfway, and let's see. Yep, now they are going in the territory of 3 FPS. So yeah, the more I have, the worse they function. That explains it. Like, this is still a fun challenge, it's just the visual sides that is a bit lacking. I would have actually been happy if everything would have, like, turned into that. Like, there would have been a filter that would make everything look a bit low FPS and more artistic. That would have been neat. But since it's just the sunflowers, it's very uncanny. Very bad to look at. Yeah, the sunflower was just vibing and I ruined its vibes. And yeah, this is why I didn't go to the maze, because we'll get sunflowers out of the maze. I know a lot more where there, like, places where there would be some, but I'm just gonna take these ones here. So I wonder how many in total there actually are. No, I will not bring them in yet. I'm not gonna cheat in the maze this time. Oh no, we went through the wrong side. I remember that maybe there was an item on that side as well. Because yeah, you could just, you know, jump over and cheat. But we ain't cheating this time. We're doing the honest way of just finding, and I don't know why. Like, this is the easiest maze ever. And like, I doubt that this dude actually built up this place. And yeah, there was a sunflower here. But I guess since I have 10, it's not gonna, like, it has to remove the others. I have to remember that there would have been an item here as well. But yeah, back to the topic. I don't know what that dude has done. Nothing around here looks like secret base worth. Like, I don't see that he has done anything to the place. So what do you mean you made it into a secret base? Odd piece that I haven't gone to yet. Why is this one's name all so far away from the actual product? And yeah, it is neat. I just wonder how it is meant to be made. Okay, let's see how many. Bloop, there they all go. I drowned 10 sunflora. I have to find 10 more. Oh, come on. I guess this is a horrible type of slope. I'm not finding my way up. There we go. There were sunflowers here as well. Yeah, I guess the game just deletes the extra ones you didn't go for. There were a couple up there. They were very, like, keen on dancing. There were a couple in this city part, but yeah, since we have the 10, we ain't gonna find more, so let's just take them in. Oh, hello, Kella. Sorry, I only noticed your message now. Yeah, but like, I've been told about it, but I have no idea how to do it. I tried, but I could not. And I've been sent a video, but I will only watch it after the stream. But yeah. So now we have the sunflower just here vibing. Now they are actual physical beings. We can. What? Excuse me? Does